Hickok 45 here with the very lever action that Clint Eastwood, John Wayne, Randolph Scott, all those Western heroes used in most of their movies. You think? Let's try it out. The Smith & Wesson 1854 Stealth Hunter. I probably can't hit anything with it. All right, I'm shooting specials. Let's try a 2-liter here. How about an orange one? And another orange one. Yeah, didn't cycle. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't on specials. Wow. I love it when you can hear it hit that 2-liter like that. Or the cowboy. Oh, smack him. Yeah, it's funny. It cycles pretty well, and part of the time, other times it doesn't. With specials, depending on the specials you use. I might try that again. Put a couple more in it. Yeah, this is the Stealth Hunter. Those are Magnums from Smith & Wesson. Yeah, this is the tactical version of the 1854. And you have seen the 1854 right here on this table, I don't know, a few months ago. Well, this is the ugly version of it, right? Aluminum and polymer, and believe it or not, the black is, or the receiver and barrel are stainless steel, as I understand. Okay, so quite a sight, huh? What would you have thought if John Wayne showed up with this, especially suppressed, with a Banish 46 on it? And what movie? Stagecoach or something? Let's try another one here. I'm gonna go over there in that red plate. All right, let's try a buffalo. We got a buffalo. It's a buffalo hunter. And a sheep hunter. Wow. I bet it'll even hunt turkeys. I'm gonna pick a turkey off if I can. And there's another round in there. So let's pop this target. You want to? Bullseye. Look at that accuracy. Speaking of that target, I want to thank the people that help us out. Speaking of the Banish 46, look at that smoke. That's nice. Silencer Central. Yeah, you've seen a lot of the Banish lineup right here on this table. Appreciate Silencer Central. And Davidson's Gallery of Guns. That's where we got this baby, on loan from them. Yeah, where you can get a guaranteed lifetime replacement on in every firearm. So Gallery of Guns, appreciate their help. And then SDI, you can learn to work on firearms like this. You know, they've got curriculum in firearms technology, gunsmithing, drone technology. Check out sdi.edu. Good outfit. So this is it. It's not pretty. You probably wonder why I would even dare to shoot the thing, you know, or touch it. Well, I've said recently, I had it out on a Sunday video, that I shouldn't be so hard on things like this. It helps people maybe some people get into lever guns or begin to appreciate lever action rifles, because everybody is not a traditionalist like I am. I understand that. And the looks of this thing don't really bother them a bit. They didn't grow up watching the Rifleman, Gunsmoke, John Wayne movies and all that sort of thing. And so this is not nearly as distasteful to them as it might be to me. A little bit, right? With a rail. You know, it does feel good. That's an aluminum handguard, M-lock of all things. I wonder if John Wayne was looking for M-lock on his lever guns. Or John Browning. Why didn't he think of that when he was designing some of his lever guns? But the rail is maybe the most distasteful thing on it. I can't get right down to it. But it's got a great sight. It's got the XS ghost ring sight, a high-vis front sight. I was trying to raise the rear sight because I have to hold up a little more than I like. I'm not sure I figured out how to do that. We had all the screws loosening and messing with it, but maybe it's elevation adaptable, but I couldn't figure that one out. And that doesn't say much. I can't figure anything out in life. So yeah, it's got a 16, I think, 0.3 inch barrel. You know, it's threaded, obviously, and 44 Magnum, if I didn't say, or 44 Special, depending on the cartridge. Some 44 specials, it feeds very nicely, and others a little rough at times. And it's funny with some of these ones I was firing earlier. These are silent. It was just smooth. Those were fitting like glass for a while. I don't know. It with specials, you always run into that. You often do on a 357 trying to feed 38 special, or on a 44 Magnum trying to feed 44 special. It's apparently a challenge to get it to feed both really smoothly. Let's try some Magnums. These are some Fiocchi, I think. Try a couple of these. So we are suppressed a little bit, so it's not as loud as it would normally be. And you know, I thought, well, it is threaded and it's ugly already, so I don't put a suppressor on it. Appreciate Silencer Central, and of course Gallery of Guns, yeah, lending us this thing. So I think this is still fairly hearing safe with the Magnums in it. Let's try Mr. Gong over there with a couple. Yeah, it's not too bad. All right, let's put another one on him. Maybe I can put one of these on that red plate. Boom. Yeah. Got one more for a 2-liter. Like this guy right. Oh no. Let's see. No, let's put him on this one. Yeah, this 2-liter. Oh, I have a kitty litter thing there. What's the most powerful 44 Magnum I have? I'm not sure whether it's Steinel or Underwood maybe. Let's try an Underwood deep penetrator on that. Let's try these in Magnum format. Okay, that kitty litter container, they're always fun because they're pretty good size, hold a lot of water. It's not really a product placement, not the kitty litter. Just so happens I have a dumb cat, right? All right. Oh, we got chloride. We have 2 product placements here. Woo. All right, there's another 2-liter right there. Yeah, I got a bowling pin and the 2-liter. I might have one more bullet. I'll try it on a gong. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah, it's got a straight trigger, a flat trigger rather. Flat, usually it's sort of straight, right? And what else about it? I think a 1 in 20 twist on the barrel. It's got the large loop lever. I don't necessarily like those because I reach around them like that, so I've never have liked those at all. The most awkward thing to me, you know, see the one the Rifleman has and some of those John Wayne rifles. They just awkward. It hurts me to even see them, even though they look cool. Yeah, just never liked them. And I've got a rubber pad on to extend the length a little bit for me. So it's got the tubular mag. You can pull the tube out to reload it or through the loading gate. It's quite ugly for a lever gun, but again, it might appeal to you. And I have seen these. Who is it? Rossi, Henry Rifle Company, and others make these tactical lever guns. So I'm not going to criticize it too much. Fairly distasteful to me. But you know me, and you know my history and all the fine lever guns that I have and love dearly. But again, if it floats your boat and you're going hunting in some really rugged terrain and you're going to plan on banging it around, maybe it's just the ticket. You know, it's all you know, just is what it is. You're not going to scuff up some fine walnut, are you? Yeah, it's durable, I would say, stainless steel, like I say, and then of course polymer, aluminum, and yeah, 44 mag, not bad. Now it doesn't compare at all with these things over here, does it? I mean, look at that. Probably those are ugly to you, right? They just, you know, they just have no character, no personality. I mean, who would want to own one of those? They really are kind of a junker when you get right down to it. All that ugly brass, all that ugly patina, all that walnut. Who would really want to own a rifle that has that look about it when you could have one like this? You know, I mean, this is the most gorgeous rifle I think I've ever seen. Really? Don't you? Don't you agree with me? Yeah, even especially in the shorter form. So, but still, I am a real comedian, right? Let's put these together since we're doing that. Okay, now, what would be your choice? This is an original made from, I'd say, what, 1918, is that right? 17? 4440, model 92, 1892 model. This is a reproduction of the Henry, 1860 Henry. You know, gorgeous rifle. You know, and then you got this thing, right? So which would you really rather have? Again, it depends on your purpose, right? What you're doing. There's a place for polymer and things like this. They're very, very functional. Glock, you know, and any other polymer pistol, for example, right? You know, and I'm not opposed to polymer. I've got holsters made of polymer from Alabama Holster, right? Appreciate their support of the channel. I've been using a lot of them today. Pocket, flapjack holster, phone holster, great little company. Appreciate them. So, you know, there's a place for polymer, and we don't want to make too much fun of it. It's just that it's a little bit of an anachronism, you know, when you put it on a lever gun. Because they've been around so long, since the 1850s, especially the 1860s. And here we are making one that look like this with M-lock and everything, and a rail, Picatinny rail on it. Pretty interesting, huh? So make it easy to put a red dot on it, whatever you like. And everybody's not a traditionalist like I am, and this might be just what the doctor ordered. Let's load it up. Let's put some more of these extreme penetrators in it, okay? So 44 Magnum be pretty handy for a lot of endeavors, wouldn't it? You know, this thing is not all that long. The barrel is pretty much a minimal length, you know, 16 inches, a little over. You know, legal length and legal to not need paperwork, I say. So it's pretty handy. It's kind of like a little guide gun. You could strap this on your back. I will get my ears on now. And, you know, bear country or whatever. Great little hunting gun, protection gun in dangerous game territory. You could do a lot worse. Put whatever sight on it you want pretty easily, right? So you could be wearing big, bulky mittens like they wear in Kentucky and still get your hand inside that lever. All right. Extreme penetrator. What do we got to penetrate? Oh, there's a couple things right here. Yeah, there's a paint can and a bowling pin. Let's not waste it on that paint can. Again, let's go over there to the ram on the right. Yeah, the ram. They never want to fall, especially when you don't hit them. That's one of the limitations of this rifle. It requires that you hit the target before it has any effect. Like that bowling pin. So I have to say, you take the extender off, the suppressor, I don't know where it went or how it got off there, but it is a handy little rifle. It feels pretty good, and a lot of people like the large loop levers, not me. And again, it's definitely empty. You can load it, you know, through the loading tube up here. You know, a lot of people, and I will say this one, it is a little tight to load through the loading gate, and it might be handier for you to load through that or unload if you need to. So pretty nice rifle. You know, Smith & Wesson is not known for lever guns, just like Kimber's not known for revolvers, but both companies jumped into it and have done a pretty good job. That's been my impression at this point. So anyway, I'll shut up. I've probably told you enough about it, and anything else you want to know is on the internet thing out there. So it is not cheap. You know, it's well over 1K, well over that, and but you know, it might be just what you're looking for, a more tactical lever gun. You are not limited in your firearms selections the way I am locked into beautiful blue steel and walnut and brass, you have an open mind and can branch out and take advantage of some of the incredible products that are out here. So anyway, the 1854 Stealth Hunter, pretty cool. Appreciate Gallery of Guns lending this to us. Life is good.
Oh yeah, that's better. This is a great gun for defense. Oh hey, didn't see you guys there. While I've got you here, I want to remind you of our friends over at Talon Grips and Ballistol. Talon Grips makes grips, can you believe it, for all different types of firearms. You can get rough texture or more of a rubberized texture. It just sticks right on there. You know, really affordable, really cool option to improve the grip for your handguns or rifles. So please check them out at talongungrips.com. You'll be glad you did. And also Ballistol. Dad has been using Ballistol for many years. It's a cleaner and a lubricant, and it's non-toxic. It works really great, and we're happy to have them on board since it's been a part of our shooting endeavor for a very long time. So go to ballistol.com, talongungrips.com. And also, while you're out there, I'm juggling all these things here. Also, while you're on the internet, please do check out our other social media like Hickok45 on Facebook. There's also Hickok45 on Twitter, The Real Hickok45 on Instagram. There's a John_Hickok45 on Instagram where I do some things. There's Hickok45.com. You can find us also on Gunstreamer. So check out all that stuff and then watch more videos.